Okay, so you said you remember how Soma helped you to count numbers. You're right, she did. So we are going to try to do some addition and subtraction today, okay? So first we're just going to start with 1, all right? So this is how it goes. When you add 1 or subtract 1, you're just counting 1 up or 1 down. So 2 plus 1, 2 minus 1. So 2 plus 1 would be 1 more than 2, and 2 minus 1 would be 1 less than 2. So let's start. How about we say, let's try this. Let's go 2 plus 1, 2 minus 1, okay? So what's 2 plus 1? Let's try that. Remember, you count up 1. 2 plus 1 is what? 3. Good. 2 plus 1 is 3. And so 2 minus 1 would be counting 1 back from 2. So what's 2 minus 1? Try 2 minus 1. 1, yes. 2 minus 1 is 1. Good. So let's try another one. Remember, you count up 1 to add, and then you subtract 1. You count down 1 to subtract. So let's try this. Let's try 4 plus 1 and 4 minus 1. Okay? So we've already done 2 plus 1 and 2 minus 1. Now we're doing 4 plus 1 and 4 minus 1. What is 4 plus 1? What do you think? Look. 4 plus 1 would be 5. So you try it. What's 4 plus 1? 5. Yep. 4 minus 1 and 4 plus 1 is 5. Let's try 4 minus 1 where you count back. Oh, no. Okay, there we go. What would 4 minus 1 be? 3. Yes, good. So 4 plus 1 is 5. 4 minus 1 is 3. Let's try another one. Let's try 5 plus 1 and 5 minus 1. Okay, so remember you count up 1 when you add 1. So what's 5 plus 1? Can you tell me? What's 5 plus 1? 6, yes. How about 5 minus 1, where you count 1 back? 5 minus 1 is 4, yes. So 5 plus 1 is 6. 5 minus 1 is 4. Let's try one more, okay? Let's do 8 plus 1 and 8 minus 1, okay? Let's try that. 8 plus 1 and 8 minus 1. What would 8 plus 1 be? 9, yes. How about 8 minus 1? What's 8 minus 1? 1 less. Yes, 7. So 8 plus 1 is 9. 8 minus 1 is 7. Okay, so now we're going to try to generalize it a little bit more, okay? So what we're going to do is this. We're going to say, let's say 23 plus 1, 11. What is that? Okay, that's going to be one of them. And then we're going to say, let's say 48. So 48 minus 1. So 48 minus 11. Let's try that. So the rule with this is you add the last column, and then the next column, one at a time. Okay? So the first one is 23 plus 11. So we will go 3 plus 1. So you tell me. 3 plus 1. What is 3 plus 1? 4, yes. Okay, good. And what is 2 plus 1? All right, come on. What's 2 plus 1? 2 plus 1 is what? 2 plus 1. 3, 34. So 23 plus 11 is 34. So now we're going to try subtraction. It's 48 minus 11. Like I said, you do the first column, the last column first, and then the second column. Okay? So 8 minus 1. Can you do 8 minus 1? 7, yes. Okay, so 8 minus 1 is 7. And 4 minus 1 is what, Rayma? 4 minus 1 is 3. Very good. So 48 minus 11 is 37. Let's try another set. Let's do 3, 5, 35 plus 1 is 11. And then we will do, let's do 56 minus 11, or minus 1. Okay, so we have 35 plus 11 and 56 minus 11. Okay, remember our rule. Check the rule. We start with the last column first. So we say 5 plus 1 is what? 5 plus 1 is what? 6, yep. And 3 plus 1 is what? 3 plus 1 is what? 4. Yes, so 35 plus 11 is 46. Very good. So now we're going to do subtraction. It's 56 minus 11. Remember what we said? Our rule is we do the last column first. So 6 minus 1, Rama. 6 minus 1 is what? Think about it. 6 minus 1 is 5. Yep. 6 minus 1 is 5. Okay. Oop, God bless you. Oh. Oh. Tissue. Where'd the tissue go? Hold on. There's tissue. Oh, there's the tissue. Here. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. So where were we? So we're doing 56 minus 11. So we said 6 minus 1 is 5. Now let's do 5 minus 1. What's 5 minus 1? And that will give us our answer. So 5 minus 1 is what? 5 minus 1 is 4. Yes, 45. Very good, Rama. Okay, so now since you've got the rule, I'm going to give you one more set. Okay, let's see. Let's say 2, 5, 25 plus 1, 1, 11. And then we'll do a subtraction one. Let's do 73 minus 1, 1, 11. All right, so tell me, what do you think 25 plus 11 is? Think about it. Remember how we do it? Okay, try it. 25 plus 11 is what? What do you think it is? 3? 6, 36. Yes, very good. Okay, let's do 73 minus 11. So 73 minus 1, 1. What do you think 73 minus 11 is, Rama? 6? Okay, 6 what? 262. Yes, very good. All right, let's try one more set, okay? That was great. Let's try one more because you are on a roll with this. Let's try 51 plus 1, 1. So 51 plus 11. And we will do 64 minus 1, 1, 11. So 64 minus 11. So the first one is 51 plus 11. What do you think the answer to 51 plus 11 is? Are you ready? Remember our rule. 51 plus 11. Are you ready? What do you think it is? 6, yep, 62. Excellent, Rama, you're so smart. 62. Okay, let's do subtraction. 64 minus 1, 1, or 61, yep, 64 minus 11. What do you think the answer to this one is? 5, yep, 5 what? 353, yes, Rama. Great job. You got it. Well, then let's try a math problem. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. Here's our math problem. I bring to church 10 markers. The church already has 8 markers. So, if we have my markers and the church markers, how many markers do we have all together? How many markers all together? So, I bring the church 10 markers. The church already has 8 markers. How many markers do we have all together? How many markers are there all together? 1, 8, 18. You're right. All right, Raina. 18 markers. You are right. Okay, let's try a subtraction one. Hey, give me that paper back. Let's say what's a good, how about this? Okay, Okay, I'm trying to think of something. Okay, how about, let's say, pencils. We have 15 sharp pencils, but 7 of the pencils are lost. How many pencils do we have left? If the 7 pencils go away. So we have 15 sharp pencils, but 7 of the pencils, we lose 7 of the pencils. How many pencils do we have left? What do you think the answer is to that? How many pencils do we have left? 8. You're right. We have 8 pencils left. I can't make these things hard enough for you. All right, we got to move on. So since you've got adding 1, now we're going to move on to adding 2. We've got to get a sharpener for our pencils, don't we? Okay, so now we're going to work on adding 2. So we talked about adding 1, now we're going to add 2. So if you were saying 2 plus 2, you would count 2 up from 2 to 4. So 2 plus 2 would be 4. All right, and then 2 minus 2 would be 0 because you're counting 2 back. So let's try that. So first we're going to say 2 plus 2 and 2 minus 2, okay? So instead of counting up 1, we're counting up 2. And instead of subtracting 1, we're subtracting 2. So what is 2 plus 2? 2 plus 2. Try 2 plus 2. What is it? Oh, nope. 2 plus 2 is 4. You're right. 2 plus 2 is 4. Okay, let's try 2 minus 2. What's 2 minus 2? 0. Yes, you're right. Let's try, that's a 0. Let's try 3 plus 2 and 3 minus 2. Okay? So, using our rule, counting up 2 or counting back 2, what is 3 plus 2? 3 plus 2 is what? 5, yep. And 3 minus 2 is what? 1. You're right. So 3 plus 2 is 5, 3 minus 2 is 1. Let's try, how about, let's do 6 plus 2 and 6 minus 2. Okay, so let's try that. 6 plus 2. Can you tell me, what's 6 plus 2? 8, yep, 8. Okay, how about 6 minus 2? 6 minus 2 would be 4. Yes. All right, let's do one more. How about we do, oh, here's a tricky one for you. We're going to do 8 plus 2, and we're going to do 8 minus 2, okay? Counting up 2, counting back 2. So, 8 plus 2. Be careful, this one's tricky. What's 8 plus 2? 1, 0, 10, yep. And 8 minus 2 is 6. You're right, you got it. All right. Okay, so let's generalize this. We're going to do what we did with adding 1. Let's generalize this. Let's do this. Let's say 1 to 12 plus 2 to 22. And we're going to say 45 minus 2 to 22. So again, our rule is where we add the last column and then the next column. We subtract the last column and then the next column, okay? So let's start with 2 plus 2. That's the rule. So what's 2 plus 2? What did we say 2 plus 2 is? 2 plus 2 is 4. And what's 1 plus 2? 1 plus 2 is 3, right? 34. Okay. And then we have 45 minus 22. So we start with the last row. 5 minus 2. What's 5? 5 minus 2 is what? Here you go. Here's a pencil. 5 minus 2 is what? 3. Okay. 5 minus 2 is 3. And then we have 4 minus 2. 4 minus 2 is what? 4 minus 2 is 2. Yep. So 23. Good. Let's try one more and then I'm just going to give it to you straight. All right. How about we do this? Let's say let's say 36 minus 2, 2. So 36 minus 22. And let's say 75 minus 2, 2. So 75 minus 22. Oops, that's a plus. I'm sorry, that's a plus. So let's do this one first. 6 plus 2 and 5 plus 2. What's 6 plus 2? 6 plus 2 is what? 8. Okay, good. And 3 plus 2 is what? 3 plus 2 is, we've got 6 plus 2 is 8, and 3 plus 2 is what? 5, yes. 58, very good. All right, now next, 75 minus 22. We do the first column first. So 5 minus 2. 5 minus 2 is what? 5 minus 2 is 3, good. And 7 minus 2 is what? 5, yes, 53, very good. All right, Rayma, now we're just going to do it, you're going to do it completely on your own, okay? So, let's see. Let's do 23 plus 2, 2. And let's do 61 plus, oh wait, 61 minus, nope, okay, let's do 64 minus 2, 2, there. We won't get into regrouping yet. All right, are you ready? So the first one, Rayma, is 23 plus 22. What do you think the answer is? 23 plus 22. What do you think the answer is? 4. Yep. 4 what? 545. You're right. Okay, let's try the next one. This one is a subtraction one. This is 64 minus 22. 64 minus 22. What do you think the answer is? 4. Yep. 4 what? 2. 42. Yes, you're right. Very good. Let's do one more because you're doing so good. Let's say 52 plus 2, 2. And let's say 84 minus 22. Okay? So those are your problems. 52 plus 22. Let's do that one first. What's 52 plus 22? What do you think the answer is? You ready? 52 plus 22. 7, yep. 7 what? 4, 74. Yes, you're right. All right, let's try 84 minus 22. Can you try that for me? 84 minus 22. What do you think the answer is? 6. Yep, 6 what? 2, 62. You got it, Raina. You got adding and subtracting double-digit numbers. You got it. Great.